With being plural, with my dissociative identity, I have gone through different phases of being more covert or being more overt with it. When I was being tortured as a child and a teen, the cult taught folks inside me to be covert, to try and pretend and look like me, like Cheryl, all the time, and they didn't always succeed. But they taught me that through torture. They taught those folks inside through torture and mind control. But once I knew about the dissociative identity, once I could hear folks inside and I was working with a therapist, then it became really overt and I was like overtly switching. And it felt so much more freeing and it took less energy because I wasn't masking so much. We weren't masking so much. But then I had a partner who was ashamed of kid parts in public only and who tortured me more over it. So then we learned to mask more again. And then when I got my books published, I again learned to mask more because it felt like I had to be professional, which can be really exhausting. But with folks who I feel safe with my best friend, with my therapist, with some other people who know about the dissociative identity, like even my naturopath, I will switch in and out because I have the safety and it takes less energy and it is so much more freeing when we have the safety to be who we are and as we need to be. It can feel so healing, and I'm really grateful that I have spaces like that, and I hope you do too if you also are plural. But so even many of those years when I was still being tortured, I was switching overtly because I was so aware of it and it was such an important part of my healing, but I was still being tortured. And then I could get tortured more for it, or we could, because we were being overt and the cult wanted us to be covert. But for us, it feels so much better to be who we are, but also, of course, to have people who can hear us and accept us for who we are.